Yay!
Hey there, everybody who decides to watch this, whether joining in with us now or watching it back later. Um, I have both Claw, who everyone on
So,
this channel might know as fuck.
Damien
There we
from
go.
fucking the
From the
the villain
PTU
group, the
games.
one who constantly changing voices. Put in chat now. What voice do you have to hear me use?
You know, that would be more effective if well,
You
first off,
said stream. You lied to me.
oh, I was gonna say that would be more effective if the game was still ongoing. Cause
No,
my
I mean right
my
now.
my yeah, my brain went south with the birds, thinking that you were talking about the PTU game and making a reference to that. It's like, yeah, that would be more effective if the game was still going.
No, I'm not that stupid. I'm stupid, sure, but I'm not that stupid.
I thought that you were doing a callback to like when you would say in every video that, you know, post a comment if you
I
want me to
said
do
it
a
in
voice.
I said in one video, damn you. You say every video like I'm some kind of view whore. Alright.
uh so this is a we're going to be doing a semi-randomizer Nuzlocke of this game, meaning if a Digimon falls, it can no longer be used. And in this game, I will actually be deleting its data because I don't want it to be sitting there taking up valuable resources in the farm when it's not going to be usable anymore.
Send them to the ranch.
That that is where they would be sitting, and I don't want them to take up space on the ranch when they're not going to be used because utilizing your farms effectively is actually very important in these Digimon games because as they spend time on the farm, they will actually gain experience and level up and such. And only a certain number of Digimon can be on the farm at once. Now, you will unlock multiple farms as you go, but
There's no point in keeping a mon that's just going to level up, but you won't be able
never
to
be
use
usable.
Oh yeah, that's why I completely just ignore getting any kind of Pokemon in my current regional run through that won't that I won't be using.
Yeah. Kind of the same thing in this. If a Digimon's unusable, I might as well just get rid of them because it's pointless to have them around.
You okay there, man?
Yeah, it's just that cough that I can't get rid of. It's the
Uh,
whole mucus cough, and my body's trying to get it out of the lungs, and it's just not working. So yeah, this will begin after we're able to get our first three Digimon. I will be using a random number generator. I wanted to put it up here on stream, but the program that I was using to do it just wasn't working, and I don't want to have even more tabs open than I already do in Firefox to have one designated strictly for the number generator. So I'm just going to be doing it on my phone for right now, and I have a list of all the Digimon and what number they are up on Firefox so I can get the appropriate Digimon. But yeah, we're stuck with the three starters that we got all the way up until a specific point. I'm not happy about it, but it's what we're stuck with. Although I do actually like the Digimon that I purposely chose and will have to get rid of eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah. Sad thing is that eventually isn't all that far away. Just got to do the tutorial stuff and then do the tournament stuff. It's not that far off. It's like 20 minutes of the game though. It's still frustrating.
Yeah, understandably.
Also, to speed things along, I will probably use the speed up button in order to get through combat quicker. Some of the other rules that are self-imposed in this are that each Digimon can only go down a specific line that must be specified when I get it. Because a lot of your in-training Digimon can become one of 3 Digimon, and I don't want to be sitting here and use that to, like, you know, shuffle around and do fucked up shit in order to get a team that I want no matter what happens. Just like you can degenerate Digimon of a higher level, and generally I do that in a standard game to I get like the white chess piece Digimon, and then I take it backwards so that way I can easily access Gatomon.
Catmon, gotcha.
Yeah, and so by stating that they can only go down one line when I first get them means that I can't do things like that. So I have to work with what I have, which makes what I get all the more important. Now, one code that this game doesn't have that I really like in the original Digimon World DS is that there's a code that if you hold the L button, you're able to automatically encounter Digimon, which makes grinding so much easier. Because I will have to do an amount of grinding. Which, again, with this, since I don't have that, I will be using the speed up button in order to get into combats as well for those times that I'm stuck grinding. And yes, they do expect you to do a lot of grinding in this game, as depressing as that is. Because some Digimon only Digivolve if you have X amount of this specific type of experience. Like, I believe, like, Seadramon, you need a specific amount of Aqua experience. And I know to Digivolve Repamon into its ultimate form, you have to use a specific amount of holy experience, and it's just like that's an awful lot of grinding you gotta do.
Yeah.
In fact, I think the exact amount for Repamon in World DS to Digivolve it, you needed 2,500 or something like that. Holy experience, specifically.
Don't know what that means, but I'm guessing it's a lot.
So, you know how long it takes to grind up 2,500 experience in Pokemon.
Yes.
You're taking that same amount of time for this for to get that in this game. Plus, it's made worse by the fact that you need a specific type of experience. So imagine if to digivolve your Charmander into Charmeleon, you needed like 300 fire experience, meaning you had to defeat 300 worth of experience worth of enemies that are fire type.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's one of the things you have to do in this. Now, one of the good things that they do though is that you're always facing multiple Digimon at once. It's not too often that you only face one Mon. So on average, you're getting around anywhere between 30 and I want to say about 75 experience, depending upon what you face and how many. So that cuts down the amount of time to grind a lot. But that's still a lot, and it's still made worse by the fact that you need the specific types of experience with some. Others, it's just like get a stat up to a certain point or whatever, and so it's not that bad.
Right.
So yeah, but this is also where utilizing your farm is super important because without using the farm, you can get specific types of experience for Digimon really easily. Because, like, that holy experience you need, you can install a megaphone that you're able to train your Digimon with that gives them an auto amount of experience of that specific type. And you can just kind of leave them in the farm with that phonograph in there, and sometimes they'll go over and they'll actually train with it and get the extra experience themselves. So, it's made a
Hmm.
little bit simpler through the use of the farm, but you have to know exactly. You have to spend money wisely, grind for money, and then grind experience. Luckily, you don't have to face people in order to get money in these games. Just beating up on Digimon gets you experience. So, yay!
Yeah.
Also, something else, so that way people don't see me like state, I'm taking this Digimon down this line, and then I go to something else, if you haven't looked in the description for all the rules. Um, if I state that a Digimon's going down a specific line, and I take it to something else, it's because it doesn't have the aptitude in order to become the stage that the evolution line that I want. So at the earliest possible moment that I'm allowed to de-digivolve them backwards, I have to. So that way I can build up the aptitude. And for those who don't know, the aptitude in this is basically the highest level that your Digimon can become at that point in time. So if a Digimon has like aptitude 5, it can't go above level 5.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Stupid bitch just gets so hungry. Oh my god.
Um, for knowledge of the chat, he is playing a game, so he's not actually talking about a specific person in in real life.
Okay, so anyone who plays RimWorld, you would know that there are some people. My example is Sorry. That's what her name is, and yes, she is. Um, She will wait until she is ravenously hungry, despite having access to all the food. She will wait until she's hungry, and I will see it as a notification before she actually eats. I have to tell her to eat. If we didn't have plants, she would be gone.
Yep. So yeah, that makes a little more sense for people at home wondering what the fuck is he talking shit about this person. And also, no, losing Lunamon now doesn't mean that we've lost a Digimon that we can get after all this is over. Because as stated, the actual lock doesn't start until after we get our first 3 random Digimon. And yes, I will be employing the whole dupes clause rule of Pokemon randomizers. Meaning, if I already have like I decided to take a Digimon down the line of let's just go with Agumon simply. And I already have Agumon, and I'm getting him up there so he can become Greymon and whatnot. And I've already stated that it's Agumon line going to Greymon line instead of Agumon to Rise Greymon. And in the roll, I happen to roll another Agumon. Although there is another line I can take him down, if I choose, I can pull a dupes and go and re-roll for someone else. Or if he's already a Greymon and I get Agumon, I can still do the same thing. Or if I have Greymon and I get, Metal Greymon, because I got Greymon later than what my leader is. And whatnot. um,
I'll be right back.
Alright. Another slight rule that I've put on myself here is that I select out of my 3 starters, because 3 Digimon will be exchanged at the beginning of this. Out of my 3 starters, I have to select one of them to be the leader, and no Digimon that I get through random selection can be a higher rank than that specific Digimon. This doesn't mean that other Digimon can't outrank them because they, grow faster, have easier Digivolution tracks or whatever. It just means that that specific Digimon will determine what I am allowed to get and what I can't get. Also, I fully exchange for in training Digimon, even though I will have one rookie. In 1 minute, everybody, I have a phone call coming in. Alright, so we're going to be sitting here for about a good 10-15 minutes because of the fact that I'm getting charged with a task from people inside and there's nothing I can do about it. So, I'll see you guys when I get back.
Well, I have you here, DM.
No, he's
Oh, did he leave?
yeah, he left just as you joined.
Yeah,
Bullshit. Oh.
I'll be back in like 10-15 minutes. I'm getting told to go get paint cans from inside and come throw them in the shed or do something with them. There's nothing I can do about it. I have to go do this.
Okay. I almost walked outside to go to the store without my shoes. Oh, am I alone here?
No, I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I was making sure I wasn't talking to myself like a weirdo or a YouTuber. Things I do for love.
Alright, I have returned everyone.
Oh my god, you scared the fuck out of me.
Good, it worked. I had actually debated for half a second whether I should sit here and put, like, I'm back in the chat. And then just, like, smoothly transition in. Or if I just be like, hey, everybody, I'm back. And obviously the latter one out real quickly.
And I just don't care.
Hey.
Oh, while I have you here, before you run away again, um, have you trained up my Pokemon in the PC? I still don't know their numbers, or all of the numbers for the ones I gave you.
I have not. Since the last time we played, life has been hectic,
Hectic?
to say the least.
Yeah, understandably. However, if we are playing tomorrow and another day goes by, then you're gonna be behind. Like, I got all the ones in my party, but there's only so much I could do with the ones that I don't know the numbers to.
Yeah, I really hope to play tomorrow, but we'll see what happens.
Don't tell me that.
Well,
then in the
I had
2
planned
months
to
that
play.
we've
I planned to play today, but then look what happened.
man, man,
So I
dude,
always
this
leave it up
last
for debate.
since the last time we've played at all was like the last time I played any game other than the one I run, and it's been kind of depressing.
Yeah, I really hope to run tomorrow's game because I'm excited for the tournament. Because I don't think you guys will lose, but the dice could say otherwise.
That's why I'm either going to go with Nidoking or see how good this new Dragonite's going to treat me.
Now, Nidoking can participate. Dragonite cannot. Dragonite is 51.
Is it?
Yes. I looked at the sheet.
How is,
It's level 51.
how is Nidoking on level 50?
He's 15 experience away from becoming 51.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah. Dragonite just had that little bit more experience from where you were training it, so you could get it to Dragonite from Dragonair.
Hmm.
Alright, it's almost time to finally start the randomization and Nuzlocking of everything. I hope I don't die immediately because I don't have a rookie Digimon on me.
You know, while you were like gone, we probably dropped like 2 viewers.
You say that as if we had any.
The joke is that you dropped down to -2.
I don't know how that works, but okay. Technically,
Hey,
if you
when
want to
nothing
get truly technical, we only went down one viewer from everything because that viewer was me.
Uh-huh. It was a joke. I was trying to intend for comedy about like how streamers lose a lot of audience when they go do stuff like get some go use the bathroom. Not lose audience, but lose viewers during streams.
Well, that's lose audience. The viewers are the audience. So if you're losing viewers, you're losing audience.
Yes, but not permanently.
And that's a fact.
Uh,
Oh fuck!
what'd you do?
I don't know. My hand just fucking hurt.
You know,
He pulled a
there's
Britney, and he did it again.
You know, there's a joke there that I could make, but I'm gonna be a civil and good-hearted soul and not make it.
What do you mean?
I mean that there was a dirty joke there to where all of a sudden his hand just hurt.
Oh. Alright.
Yeah, I'm just going to be the good person and not make the dirty joke.
Be like Obi-Wan, take the high ground.
I don't know. I'm kind of all about edgy humor, but only when it's done in a like actual funny way. Because you can make edgy jokes that are funny.
Sexual jokes aren't edgy.
Not all
Well,
the time.
Depends on how. What? It depends on what you're into.
That's a good point.
Yeah, like I said, if I if I'm if I could think of something on the fly, then I'm gonna logic the shit out of this statement.
Okay.
Like it might not be a lot, but but it'll make you rethink something.
It may not be a lot of logic thinking that you have to do, but there'll definitely be some.
Enough to sway your mind even a little bit.
You know, there is one other thing that I kind of want to do with the Dusk and Dawn games, and I think it would be a unique twist on the standard Nuzlocke setup that I have, and that's rather than when a Digimon gets defeated in battle, it dies, I end up having to take that Digimon and reset it back to level 1. And in doing this, I would also not be allowed. I would also slim down the number of Digimon that I get from one per area and one from boss, because really there's not a lot of areas, and each area has doesn't not every area has a boss in it. I would probably remove the boss setup from that, which effectively cuts down the number of Digimon I get in half.
Damn.
And so whenever they get defeated, they get reset to level 1 and back to their in-training form. Instead of outright dying. And this would make the game a lot more difficult. The only problem is that I would never stream that setup because it would be a fuck ton of grinding.
But yeah, I'm only asking but before that if we do play tomorrow, I mean, I just want to help you out because if we do pass another day, it's going to be 3 days stacked on. And what if one of them evolves and I need a different Pokemon?
Yeah. So when we start up tomorrow's game, the tournament we'll be jumping right into the tournament. That's why I stated all the rules and stuff last time that we played.
Cool.
So there won't be another day that goes by, so you don't have to worry about your main mon that you want to take in.
Oh yeah, I already trained him, so.
Yeah. I was just saying, one more day and one more daily training, and he's unusable in the tournament now.
Oh yeah. Uh, so yeah, I would be in a tournament in like a few feet away from my hometown with my starter Pokemon.
Oh goodness, it actually turns out that they all ended up rookies. So this means I need to change my number setup because I'll be exchanging them for rookies and in training.
Ah,
I thought two of them went back to in training, which means I fucked up.
it's all your fault.
Yeah, I know it is. It's always the DM's fault. Game got completely off track. It's the DM's fault because he let it happen. Or he caused it to happen. Okay, just
Sorry, I was muted there. Had to take a piss.
that's fine.
I was gonna logic you again. I just forgot what you said. No, it isn't always the DM's fault. If let me think of the situation. If someone's an edgelord, that's their fault, not the DM's fault. Like you can't teach someone not to be an edgelord.
Yes, I meant that like anything that goes wrong with the game is the DM's fault.
I also can't 100% agree with that. Reason being is DM has a nice laid out plan. How the players deal with it might have come up with in what he or she thought, because I've had a DM girl. But a DM can never predict how a player is going to deal with a situation. I once beat a water elemental with create destroy water before we realized it wasn't actually water. But that's beyond the point. No, not that game. It was actually my game. I found that out, and they're
Okay.
like, "Oh shit, you could do that?" I was like, "Apparently," and now it's like, "Apparently not."
Yeah, water elementals aren't actually made of water.
But that's the story of how I single-handedly went from level 3 to level 6 with no experience going towards the rest of the party. Uh,
You know, I just realized how much bullshit this is.
how much bullshit? What is?
I just realized that for whatever reason, plot convenience or what have you, the one mega form in your ally base when all the shit goes down that causes your Digimons to get reset to level 1 rookies. Um,
Is
the single mega Digimon is the only one that doesn't get affected.
which
Everything of
is
ultimate or lower got affected.
what if you had multiple megas, or is that not possible?
Oh no, that's
I'm
quite
not.
possible. I'm just saying that at the point in time when all this stuff happens, there's only one mega in the game in the area, and it's complete and total bullshit that it's the only one that doesn't get affected by this thing that de-digivolves everybody.
No, can't digivolve everything if you have all megas.
Yeah, but most tamers in the game aren't skilled enough for that.
Let me tell you why that's bullshit. So, I used to play a game called Fossil Fighters. I actually loved the shit out of it, where you can
I know
dig up
fossil
fossils.
fighters. I know fossil
Yeah, you
fighters.
could.
I own it.
It's for the audience. You dig up fossils and you revive them, depending on which pieces you have, into actual dinosaurs, and you fight with them. Now, the issue with this is that you could also get things called jewel fossils. In the most recent game, I kept going to and from the first area. I kept getting jewel fossils. I kept getting them perfect because I played a lot of Pokemon Ranger. Yeah, you gotta clean the fossil too. If you clean it wrong, then you lose the dinosaur piece.
Yep.
Anyway, anyway, is that I kept getting jewel fossils, and then what you do with jewel fossils is that you sell the jewels that you uncover. It might take a while, but you could leave the first area before continuing the storyline with maxed out everything.
Yeah, I know. I've played the most recent DS game.
So what I'm trying to get at is, if you have enough patience, anything is possible. Beat Brock with a level 100 Charizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason that I'm saying in this game that doesn't work is because, well, first off, beating Brock with that level 100 Charizard is there's two problems with that. One, you can actually face the gyms in any order you want if you have the right knowledge of the games. You can actually do
Fire
reverse.
red.
Yeah, you can do reverse gym order. um, so taking on Brock with the level 100 Charizard actually isn't nearly as impossible as it seems, and you don't have to go through a lot of It takes a few glitches in order to get past
Okay,
a few
fine.
areas.
Without glitches.
Oh no,
Sad I have to say that.
I wasn't discrediting what you were saying. I was just saying that like even without patience, if you know how to do it, you can actually take on Brock last and have a level 100 Charizard without needing all the patience in the world.
Alright, but I meant it as I faced Brock as a first gym leader with level 100 Charizard.
Yeah. I did that in yellow with a Pikachu.
Oh yeah, it's Pikachu though. It won't evolve. Which is a fun story for the people I got. If we're streaming right now. Are we streaming right now?
Yes.
Alright, fun story. I was actually trading a while ago with a friend of mine. I can't for the life of me remember his name. Jacob, Josh, one of the J's. Anyway, it was like, could you trade me like a legendary? He was new at Pokemon, and I was like, fuck it. I have like 6. Yeah, I was good at it. I'm still good at it. But yeah, I was like, yeah, what do you guys like? Well, I got this Pikachu. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, give me the Pikachu. I was like, I got a Pikachu. I was like, I got a Thunderstone, so fuck it. This Pokemon cannot evolve. I'm sorry, what? This Pokemon cannot evolve. I was like, dude, like, yeah, you do realize you just traded me a original Pokemon Yellow Pikachu, right? It's like, a what? Yeah, you just traded me a yellow Pikachu. uh, this is like the funniest shit. Because one, it's damn near impossible to get one right now. And
Yep.
2, this was in Gen 5. So the fact that it traveled from that many games to get there is insane.
Agreed.
Like, it went through a stupid amount of games in order to be there in fucking, I think it was black or white. I have 3 Unova games, despite hating Unova. But yeah, and I was a good sport. I gave it back to him. He gave me like a fuck. What was it? Like a a Lillipup, because that's one of the only good Unova Pokemon. Changed my mind. Um, and when I say good, I mean several different things. Like, I hate design. I hate how weak all the starters were and how slow they were. But whatever. That's not what I'm getting into. But it was just one of the funniest things, you know. Yeah, I gave you a legendary. You gave me one of the rarest Pokemon in existence.
Yeah.
Thinking it was just a regular Pikachu. uh, and that was my rant. That was my TED Talk.
Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of stuff appearing on screen for a minute here because apparently one of the cheats that I put in didn't work. Oh, jeez.
Oh. If you're wondering why I'm making so much noise, is that I'm sweeping up cat litter? And now I'm throwing the whole thing away. Because fuck cats. And I bought 2 brand new ones. Because these have been extremely, what do you call it? Neglected. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna be the spokesperson here. You know they don't like streamers. They don't speak, right?
I know. I'm fighting with the action replay codes.
See, you're so unprofessional. You're supposed to do this before the stream. Jesus.
It worked the last time I tried it, but for whatever reason, it's not wanting to work. I can't get the scan data code fucker to work.
While we're here, the reason I only have to deal with one cat right now is because my other one's in heat. Alright.
Wonderful.
And because we don't want kittens, and we don't have the money to spay them, spay one of them, neuter the other, we gotta keep them separated and change them out every now and again to make sure they don't shit in our room.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I gotta go switch them now. Gotta change your litter though, so that way they have somewhere to shit.
Yep.
And I say change, but brand new boxes. Yeah, Sylvie. You see me doing it. If you shit on the carpet or in the bathtub again, I will skin you.
Wonderful.
If you gotta go, go now. I'm about to change you out. Okay, I'm changing you out. Don't run from me, damn you. If you're going to be difficult, I'm just gonna have to put all my weight on you. Believe it or not, cat, I weigh more than you do.
Cat don't care.
It's like the honey badger if the honey badger was a cat.
Yep.
Okay, you're free. If I hear any meows, I'm putting you in the crate and throwing you in the bathroom. Alright. My god, he abuses animals on streams. That's so familiar. Not abusive if I don't want kittens. If I wanted to be abusive, I would have grabbed him by the throat and thrown him off the balcony 2 days ago. It's very tempting at the time.
Okay, we'll see if this one.
This fucking game. Prey population stable. I go to wildlife. There is no wildlife. Thanks. No shit, it's stable. There is no prey here. Now I'm probably gonna have to move after I just put up these fucking limestone walls.
There we go.
Trump would be proud. Alright.
Okay, I got it working. Now we can roll our first 3 Digimon if I can find my phone.
Roll a d20.
No, actually I am... It's not a D20. There's a lot more than 20.
I know.
I'm rolling 84. Because of all the rookie and in trainings. So who's number 24?
They said 84.
I rolled the number and I got number 24. So the first one is Moondramon.
Oh!
Yeah. So the first one is Moondramon. Now I just need to find Moondramon. Is that Moondramon or am I No, Monodramon. Okay. I need to learn to read. Okay. And there be our first Digimon. Alright. Who's next? Number 62. 62. 62. I got a crab.
Oh, damn. I told you to wash up.
I did. I just didn't do it well enough, I guess. Crabmon. I have no idea what this guy becomes. I've never used a Crabmon before. And I'm gonna feel really bad if this guy becomes Seadramon, because I love Seadramon.
Seadramon. I wonder where that came from.
And our third one, number 69. Black Chespawmon.
My sorry columnist just fucking shamed someone for their usefulness. Not their uselessness, their usefulness.
How does that
Really?
even work? I don't understand.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me either.
Because I'm very unoriginal, Black Chespawmon becomes check. Now we gotta go to the other PC so we can get rid of our 3 starters. What? What?
What the fuck?
I don't have access to the Digifarm yet. Without access to the Digifarm, I can't swap out the team yet. So what the fuck am I supposed to be doing then? Because I'm stupid and that obviously didn't work.
I just looked out on the field and there's a random fucking assault rifle over there.
That's not good.
No, it's really good. One of my colonists have been using a bow.
Ah.
And guns are power here. I got 6 colonists and now all of them have guns.
Nice. I don't
And
know
if
why my
anyone
brain
raids
worked
me,
that
but...
to like you're in IRL, you looked out the window to the field and like there's an AR there. And that's I was like,
You
that's
think
not
there wouldn't be
good.
people over here with the news station and everything? Come on.
People have done stupider things.
Not without a news station on them.
You say that, but there's never a news station on people that shoot up people's places.
You obviously haven't seen the aftermath of a school shooting, have you?
But there was never a news station on them when they sat here and were doing the thing. And they just hadn't like my brain went, they're setting up to do a thing. This isn't good.
I mean, if I saw that, I'd be like, hey, 911, there's a fucking gun over here?
Yeah.
You really think I'd be like, oh, hey, stream, guess what I just saw? Like I said, I'm stupid, I'm not ignorant.
I don't know how that works, but okay. I'm really upset that I can't swap out the team yet, which means that the whole lock hasn't started yet. Damn it. I don't know why you three are idiots to come here anyway. This is a fucking sewer. That I get lost in half the time or better. I hate Sunken Tunnel. But for whatever reason, it's a good place to find machine Digimon. Riddle me that one.
I couldn't tell you.
Do, 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 do. And I hate that I'm losing all this experience because I'm getting rid of these Digimon. And unlike in
Oh, shit.
Pokemon, where you can sit here and use like rare candies, you can't do that in this.
Okay, so I'm about to either accept or refuse a refugee here because they're being chased by people. There's only 3 people, but 2 of them have the title of Berserk. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that.
Why would you be okay with that?
Well, the thing is also, if I incapacitate these Berserks and I don't care about my goodwill towards their faction, or I can't get goodwill towards their faction, potential new recruits. The more people I have, the more power I have.
Yeah.
So, and I automatically get a person off of this because I'm offering safety.
Yeah.
But then the faction is going to know where I'm at. So, but then again, my faction's pretty defendable, so I'm going to say yes, offer safety.
Okay.
Patty.
Let's just hope this doesn't come back to bite you in the ass. Right?
Probably will eventually. But, oh, she's actually really good at plants. Sorry, guess what? Alright,
You no longer have a use for Miss I Can't Feed Myself?
almost. She could still, be useful. Yeah, I could have two people doing plants at a time. It's fine. Okay, so they're coming. Oh, they're going to the bottleneck. Yes. Oh my God, yes. All right. So
They did the
firstly,
stupid.
no, it's beautiful. Like I spawned in like the perfect place on accident. I'm around mountains, so I have an entire direction where I cannot be taken from. I have two directions I cannot be taken from. They could have come to me from the upper or from the right. One of the locations are pretty open, but then there's a chunk of mountain kind of covering it, but then there's one area that it can come through. I call it the bottleneck
Uh-huh.
for obvious reasons, and they're all gonna have to come through that one area. And then to the right, that's right? Yeah, it was right. There's an open area, but then there's like three bottleneck areas to get to where I'm at, and then the other area to the right is all bottleneck. So I'm in the most perfectly defendable places.
Because thankfully, people can't throw explosives.
There actually are explosives,
I said
but
can't
it's
throw
still
them.
yeah. There's mountain there though, so
Yeah. Throw an explosive, you blow up part of the mountain, it all comes down. Luckily, there's nothing like that in the game, right?
no, there's not. Jane, what do you have? You have bow. Okay. Oh my God. Stupid fucking cats. Oh yeah. Everyone, I'm going to need y'all to draft. Come on. Oh no, you didn't feed yourself again? Come on.
That should be sadly common by this point.
Yeah, you would think, but
Oh no, I meant you expecting it.
I know, you would think.
Ah.
Okay, I'm gonna need
Why is
everyone
it
to
that
start
I love
coming over
doing
here.
randomizers? I really don't know.
Wish that bottleneck was closer.
So here's a question for you. Is it bad that I know a randomized version of a game better than I know the actual game itself?
I mean, technically, no. I want to say no.
Okay, good. Because that's where I am with a lot of randomized games. I know how to do the randomizers for them, but like you throw me in vanilla and I'm like, fuck if I know what I'm doing. I like to admit anymore that like vanilla for me ends up being like nothing more than another randomized version at this point because of how little I know of the regular game. And because of how much is locked in the standard game, I don't even know if I'd be able to complete it. Because of how a lot of randomizers open up the game to allow you into more areas.
Oh shit, I got all of them.
Nice.
And none of them died. Holy shit. That's 3 potential recruits. Alright, so, who's good at medical? Yuto is good at medical. Oh yeah, did anyone get... Holy shit, no one actually got hit. Alright, alright, so...
Okay, I thought I turned the valve. Maybe I didn't.
No, wait.
So let's start by going back
Guys.
to HQ. So I can restore my Digimon stuff. Actually, I'm gonna go to the store real quick. I'm gonna see if maybe I can do some stuff there. Even if it's just buy stuff.
One moment, I'm gonna go shoot my cat.
Oh, it's because I fucked up and never did the exchange ticket. Oh well. Okay, so OBS is back up and running. Now I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up with what I did. Okay. So I think I lost out on those first mons, which means I'm going to have to re-get them.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry for leaving.
It's all good. So I need to
You left me.
So I need to re-get the 3 starter Digimon because since I didn't have a farm for them to go to, apparently they didn't just get stored in the Digibank.
So unprofessional. I'm just fucking with you, I couldn't do any better.
No, it's fine. I mean, I thought that they would get stored. Luckily, I remember what 3 we got. It's just a matter of finding them. lastly...
Oh, damn.
What happened?
Oh, fuck me. Like, one of the people that were in the raid, I could have saved them if I had medicine on me, but I didn't. So they died 5 seconds before I could get to them.
Oh, that sucks.
They're raiders anyway, so
It doesn't mean that doesn't still suck.
yeah, it does.
I hate how you have to go through 3 different layers of prompts in order to get rid of Digimon.
Oh damn, it destroyed that dude's spleen.
That's great. That's one of those ones where you just sit here and like, fuck that guy. There we go. Alright. So let's see. Yeah, so you just need speed and level 21. Can you even get to level... Yes, you can. So I just have to hope that Check manages to get to 100 speed before it hits level 21. Which means just shy of 2 speed a level. No, it's gonna need over 2 speed a level. Well, means you're probably gonna have to train in the PC to finish up. Oh. As much as I want to take it along the Airdramon route, I think I'm gonna take Monodramon down the Dino-Human route. Because I don't know how to get 4,000 EX experience. Or maybe it's just 4,000 experience. Either way, it's still easier to get 300 Dragon. So, Dano Human, it is for you. Is that really? It is. It's a dragon shrimp. Okay. The crab just gets more awkward. It also needs a lot of dragon experience to be able to come that. That sucks. Of course I'd have to get 3 Digimon that are a pain in the ass to Digivolve right off the bat. Well, let's use some of the money that we've grinded up then. Because Lord knows I'm going to need the equipment. No, I don't care about farm goods right now. I have plenty of consumables. Yes, please, equipment. Get 3 novice blades. Oh, actually, I need to get 1 more Digimon. Because we've unlocked the sewer, which means I have 1 more Digimon. What Digimon is number 39?
Generally, that's how RPGs start in the sewer.
Yeah, it just didn't click. Alright, Pico Devimon is our next ally. Alright.
So I finally recruited Red, and now he's complaining about sleeping on the ground because I didn't have enough time to switch a bed in the in the actual colony area to his before he fell asleep on the ground in the prisoners area.
Nice.
Like half of my colony's asleep right now, or more than half. What are you good at? Good at mining, plants, artistic. You're technically good at medical and social.
Okay, I think Pico Devimon is actually supposed to be Demi Devimon. Just differences
Oh wow.
between English and Japanese, translation over, and whatnot. So cool. I got a Demi Devimon.
Sweet. What happens when someone's withdrawal is 100%?
I don't know. Maybe they go
I'm
crazy?
kind of wondering, like, does she just die, or? I mean, I feel like I'd be okay with that, but I just want to know, though.
You're more curious than you are concerned.
I mean, yeah. I just gotta teach my warg how to haul, and everything will be great.
I was saying something, but my mic was muted. Anyways,
Wonderful.
maybe withdrawal is like a stat for like how long someone has been off drugs. Like
Well,
at 100%, like they're done.
I mean, that would be great. I mean, that's one less thing I have to fucking deal with.
Yeah, but it's never that easy.
No, it never is.
Alright. So, Pico, the Devimon, is gonna go to, Musiamon. Why? Because I don't care for the Devimon line. I just don't care for his vampire-esque theme. Now, it's gonna be a bitch to get him to this, because I'm gonna have to take him into Devimon at least once to get him to have a high enough level possible. Aptitude. It's frustrating,
Yeah.
but it's fine.
Alright, so both of these people are actually both of these people are actually of a faction that currently hates me, so I'm like, why the fuck not? So, well, it's a bigger slap in the face than recruiting two of their members to my cause and throwing another one on a stockpile because they died. Alright.
Wonderful. Yeah, something else that I liked that they did with Dusk and Dawn, there was a small change from the standard DS. Um, they allowed you to equip whatever the fuck you pleased. In Standard World DS, you had one slot specific for an attack item, one for a defense item, and then one for an accessory. In this one, you can just equip 3 weapons if you choose.
Nice.
It really is. Let's also hope I don't get wrecked in the first 5 seconds of going into this area because I no longer have high level Digimon.
Yeah? Wait, who's idle? Jane, why are you idle? Supposed to be recruiting? Well, not recruiting. You already recruited the warg. You're supposed to be training at the hall. Oh, they already trained it today? Stop moving. Okay, I already tried. I have a warg named Butterfly.
Why did you name it Butterfly?
It came with the name.
Why was it named a Butterfly?
You'd think out of all the things a warg could be named, Butterfly would be at the bottom of the list.
And not to its original owner, it wasn't, I guess.
No, it was wild. I am its original owner. And it
What's
came
he
with the
named
name
Butterfly?
Butter. A warg. The warg I recruited.
What?
A warg. It's like a wolf, but uglier.
Oh, okay.
I like the explanation of what it is. Like a wolf, but uglier.
Red, stop vomiting on the floor.
I don't know.
You know what, Red? Because of that, you're going to prioritize cleaning it now. Okay, fine. That's fine. You vomit and then you start masturbating. That's completely fine.
Oh,
But now
dear.
you're gonna clean up your messes. Yeah.
Question mark.
I am my girlfriend. This is her game, but there's 1,000 save files you could use. But she has a mod where there's the sideways tango as well as masturbating, and with a
Wonderful.
group of and a group of mostly girls and 2 guys, it's happened more than you think. Yeah, I'm gonna try recruiting both of these fucks, so let's set them to recruit. Oh, yeah, you can't recruit them when they're recovering. Stupid. Alright.
So my team's actually growing pretty well. Okay, if the valve's already been closed, then where the fuck am I supposed to be going? Because that turned off either that or the game glitched. I really hope it's not that the game glitched. God damn it.
Oh, damn. So, I've actually not really looked at Red too much. The only reason I wanted to recruit him was because he had no affiliation to factions and it wouldn't make anyone hate me for it. But he's actually really good. He's got, okay, the higher the number, the better it is, of course. The highest you can
Yeah.
get is 20. He's got 9 cooking, 10 crafting, 6 medical, 7 social, and 13 intellectual.
Damn.
Yeah. And the highest you can get is 20 on any skill, which of course you can build up on until 20. But he's actually really good at everything, except for like shooting, fighting, construction, plants,
He's
artistic, but that doesn't matter.
He's a people person.
I guess. Yeah, I guess that's a fair way to put it.
You need him to go to war and he's useless, but damn can he talk to everybody and their mother.
Do you just go to sleep and just your fucking metabolism enhances by 150%? Because holy shit, she ate before she went to sleep and now she's ravenously hungry in her sleep.
Dear God.
Eat that meal. I'm gonna have you eat until you're. Are you a foodie or a glutton? Is that what this is? I haven't even looked. Undergrounder. And food. It's not bothering darkness.
Oh, I found the area that I was missing to turn off the other valve.
Okay, nothing of her personality is making her crazily eat. Who's starving? Sari, surprise. Sorry, whatever.
The way you said it the first one just try to make me think Siri. Funny enough, there's way too many times that poor Zane has tried to say something and damn it his phone registers it as him talking to it. Alright, so this area isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be with all level 1s. When you're meant to be in here with starting here with 2 level 5s and a level 20.
Wait, whoa, what's happening? Wait, stop! Patty, what the shit? Why are you fighting our guest?
She is pissed off for some reason.
No, it's Patty, not sorry.
I know. Sorry, I could understand because she's stupid.
No, but Patty is like, oh, she has 0 intellectual.
Wondering why she's beating up on the poor new guy who's just visiting. Realizes
no, it was
knows nothing.
No, it's someone we're trying to recruit named Harriet. For some reason, they just started a social fight with her. You're in no serious trouble, but I'm still gonna have you rest until you're healed. It says colonist needs treatment, but they're not in any immediate danger or in need of. You got a bruise on your chest, so Harriet likes to punch for tits. Okay. You got a crack in your fist, so you can't punch worth a shit. You got a bruise on your torso, still going for the tits. Bruise on your shoulder. She missed the tits. You got a bruise on your left and your right leg. Oh shit. Patty! Were you melee fighting a fucking android? I just realized. Harriet is mostly android, and she's just beating the shit out of Patty, and I'm just like, what the shit? You hurt yourself more than she hurt you.
Oh god, that's amazing.
What the fuck? Patty, seriously. Yeah, go eat and leave Harriet the fuck alone.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It says colonist needs treatment, but it doesn't tell me to treat her anywhere. No, stop talking to Harriet. Go to sleep.
No, leave him alone before both of you end up hurt again.
Now, Harriet's not going to be hurt. Harriet is... Let me look at this lady again. She has bionic breast. Okay. Oh god. Let's just say bionic front and back.
Oh dear.
So everything you were aiming for, Patty, you hit, but you hurt yourself hitting them more. Toxic fallout. What? Will slowly be sickened. Oh shit. Okay, I was not ready for this. Toxic fallout. This is fine.
Okay.
Will last for anywhere between a few days to over a season? Randy!
Dude.
Randy, you sick fuck. Yeah, I know it's my fault for having the most abrasive storyteller, but Jesus. Alright, we're building roofs everywhere. Everyone needs to work on making roofs.
Alright.
If I can't make it over the tree, cut the fucking tree down.
Okay, why would I use this other attack ever? I don't get it. Costs
Me
1
either.
mana less to use, but it has an effect power of 2 less. faces. I don't get what the point of that area is, but okay. So, Story, what are you up to in all this?
Just relaxing. I mean, I'm just listening in to you guys' conversations because, like, there's not much else going, and I don't feel this conversation.
I know, that's why I'm dragging you into it. Asking you what you're doing. I'm making the lurker speak.
Yeah, and I don't
That's a
want.
power move.
Yeah, really. I don't feel like talking right.
That's funny. I'm looking at Harriet, the android,
Uh-huh.
and she got a bruise on her fist as well. Like she hurt herself beating the shit out of Patty.
Um, there's a lot of questions in that, how that works, but okay. How did the android manage to bruise its fist, I guess, is the biggest question I have.
Okay, let's say cyborg.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, that makes more sense then. Forgot how long this friggin' dungeon was. Damn.
I just realized I have more than one medic, which is good because it's always nice to have more than one.
Yeah. As long as you have at least one, that's what really matters.
Yeah. Witnessed an ally's death. Yeah, I was 5 seconds away from saving them.
That's always depressing. Yeah, man. 5 experience away from the next level. Hmm. Well, because I wasn't paying attention to HP levels, I've already had my first death.
Damn it, Harriet's leaving because Patty fought her.
Sounds like a
Damn
good
it,
reason.
Patty. Why would you fight her, Patty? We could have had a fucking cyborg.
Alright, time to take on the first boss. I didn't mock you, I didn't say anything at all.
Alright, so I was looking at this, and they have things called mood buffs and debuffs. Uh, the people that rated us were Otter, Quekar, and Cockroach. Cockroach died, and at first, Otter was like, "Oh, I watched an ally die," and now I'm looking at it again. It's like they both have a mood buff because their rival Cockroach died. I have questions.
um, so, everyone, maybe next time I'll grind up more, do a little bit better.
No, you're supposed to do your grinding off screen.
You can't off-screen grind in a stream.
No shit, I'm saying, in order to have them have the best of the story and best of the whatever, you grind off screen. And then you move on to the next plot point afterwards.
I can't grind off-stream when I just lost to the first boss because I didn't grind in the first place.
Oh. So you gotta start over.
Yes, this is why I said. This is why I said, next time, maybe I'll grind some more. And do
Oh,
better.
So that's like losing to Faulkner. What the shit?
When the first boss gets 2 moves every set of rounds, and those moves come almost after each of your mons, and following that, each of his attacks is able to either poison or paralyze, and he's able to hit 2 of your mons at once constantly.
And you have at max right now too.
No, I had a total of 4, one of which I lost prior because of the fact that I was just running out of MP. So this is why I stated, because I wasn't paying attention to stats and HP and whatnot, I lost 1. I had 3 mons remaining going into the boss fight. They were level 11s. Figure they could handle it. And I forgot that he could hit 2 mons every turn if he chose, and that he constantly inflicted poison and paralysis. So I got wrecked.
To say the least.
Yeah. So next time I do this, it'll probably just be a random video series that goes up as opposed to a stream. So I don't feel bad about grinding because I can always just cut out all of the grinding. Yeah, I figured the minimum level that I should be okay was 11, because like I said before, you're actually meant to have a level 20 and 2 level 5s going into that entire area. Going through it, the 2 level 5s would generally end up around level 11, between levels 11 and 13 if you don't grind. So I knew I was under leveled, but since everything was doing so little damage to black chess black pawn chess piece pawn black, I figured I would be okay. Like literally things were only doing like 5 and so damage to him every time he would get hit. I figured he'd be okay. Was not the case.
See, it's better to over level than to under level.
Yeah, but again, the stream was already reaching 2 hours, and so I didn't want to sit here and grind for like 10-15 minutes just to be able to take on the first boss when I thought that at the level I was, I'd be okay with the amount of damage that the one guy was taking. Because that's around the same amount of damage taken that your level 20 takes in this area on a regular. So I had the defense on one mon. I guess I just didn't have the damage output needed to make up for it. And for anyone who knows this game, no, there was no way that I would have been able to digivolve Lunamon without a fuck ton of grinding beforehand, And the same thing goes for these guys. So that, like, doing a quick grind for digivolving, let's take a look again at what all they needed. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting 1100 experience of dragon experience for Crabmon at this point. There's no Digimon
That's
that yield
quitter talk.
when I'm trying to do things in a somewhat timely manner for a stream. Besides, I don't even know if I have an area unlocked right now that has dragons in it. Technically, I could have gotten the dark experience for Pico. If I wanted to take the time, I could have. There is an area where I can get decent dark experience. It's generally where I would grind up Lunamon because you need a fuck ton of dark experience for her too. So Pico would have just taken over that role, and I could have very easily grinded up to get all the experience I needed for Pico to evolve. So, okay, there's one that I could have done. Yeah, again, I don't have any dragon areas unlocked, so there's no way I could have gotten the experience for Monodramon. And yeah, I would
Jay,
have.
everything's wrong with this prisoner.
The only other thing I could have done is grinded up Chesponmon.
Just button.
Um, because really all he needed was level 21 and to have enough speed. I could have bought a training tool that would have allowed me to raise his speed up if by the time he hit 21 he didn't have enough. Which at his current rate he has 10 more levels and needs 30, just under 30 speed. So he probably would have needed to train with that for a while. But that's all that he required. Okay, so in the long run, there was two that I could have digivolved at this point if I would have taken the time to grind. I could have gone into it with two champions and just kind of wrecked. But the other two, there was no way I could do it because I don't have any areas for dragon. And even if I do, it's probably not easy access to dragon because it has a crap ton of other types along with it.
I have to tell you to fucking do everything? Jesus.
Yeah, no, Thriller Ruins is where I get my dark experience. Doesn't have any dragon. And neither does Chip Forest, where I generally go for my beast and insect experience. Yeah, I don't have any places unlocked right now that have dragon experience, so I couldn't digivolve the other two without advancing the story. But by the time I got enough for Devimon to have digivolved, I would have had an Chesponmon up to 21. So, yeah, I could have easily gone in with two champions if I would have just taken time to grind. But, oh well, that's in the past. We know for next time. So, I think everybody who watches this in the future, because, no one's here.
I'm here.
I meant in the stream.
Oh yeah.
He's saying you're not important.
There's no viewers in the stream. So, for those who watch this in the future, If you want to see more, let me know. If not, then, well, you know, you'll probably see more of this in the future anyway, as a series that I just throw up because I do enjoy this game a lot. And really, games that I'm putting up are not just ones that, I think are going to get a lot of views or whatever. I'm playing a lot of games that I just enjoy playing. So even if it's a game you hate, you may see it eventually if I enjoy it.
Eventually.
Yep. So until next time, I'm out.